So when I first got on the phone with him, I told him who I was. I told him my name and I told him my daughter's name and I told him we were news. So what he's doing now is he's going on Google and he's looking it up and he's establishing that I'm not a crazy person and I, in fact, am telling the truth. And oh no, I might actually be a little hornet in their bee's nest. And how do we handle me? How do we handle me at this point? Because, we gotta handle me appropriately. We can't just handle me like some podunk person who doesn't fucking matter. It's bullshit. It's all a fucking game. It's all a fucking game. And guess who knows how to play their game? Evidence right there. He thought he would be off the phone with me in 3 minutes. Well, there's a lot of videos out there, and I don't know which one you're speaking of, and I don't know, blah, 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 blah. You can call somebody else if you want to. Yeah, who do I call? Who exactly do I call? Don't try to run me around in circles. Who do I fucking call? Oh, he didn't like that. He didn't like that. None, y'all. Yes, I'm here.
I'm sorry about that. So, I think I've explained to you why I had to put you on hold and why I was asking the questions I was. Are you referring to the video that was shot at night where there's a pink dress on and she's sitting kind of on the center console facing backwards?
Yes.
Okay. And the reason, I understand your frustration, that's not our police department. That was a child custody exchange in another city.
Okay. Well, then.
That's why I'm saying
then,
I can't speak on their behalf. That's
okay.
how they operate.
Well, what is the number to that police department?
I don't know the number, but in the video, if you scroll down.
Okay, what's the name of the county or the name of the district or the name of the...
What I'm looking for now.
Okay, but wait. So, so that video was taken in a different district, so therefore you have nothing to do with that. But even though that being said, you can still assure me that Sophie's safe. How can you assure me that she's safe if you only have, like, an idea if she's safe when she's in your district? If she's in a place where you have no control and you don't have any say in what happens, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, at the beginning of this call, you were like, I assure you, this is my investigation. I'm handling this. Sophie's safe, which I get.
It's not my investigation at all, our department. I'm not an investigator. I work on
But I'm saying, so,
right now,
yes, but how can you say that if she's not in your district? That's what I'm saying. Like,
ma'am, these videos were not shot today or this week. This is an older video. That's what there's so many out. This is not from today. Sophie is safe right now. This is not from today. There's several videos posted. I'm not sure how old this video is.
Okay. Well, what county was that in? Because that is definitely the one that I want to take. I want to take issue with them, and I apologize, but the Texas Department of Human Services sent me to you when I tried to call John Truehitt. So I apologize.
No, that's okay. I mean, yeah, there's some. I can't speak on other departments' behalf, and I know you understand that. It's Lacey Lakeview PD.
That's what I said. Okay, so when I called the Texas Department of Human Services and asked to speak to the Lacey Lakeview department, they told me that doesn't exist, that there is no Lacey Lakeview in Texas. Now,
I mean, the Health and Human Services, I mean, personally, I wouldn't go, I mean, they're not really going to help you to connect. I mean, if you just type in Lacey Lakeview Police Department, here it is right here.
Yeah, and is it the John Truehitt is the police chief, correct? Lacey Lakeview, Texas Police Chief John Truehitt, because I called that number, and they told me to call this number, the 254-799-2479. They literally said, we're not the right district, you need to call you. That's why I called you.
I will call, I mean, the video you're referring to, and their officers, and their cars in the video, that is their department. That's why I can't speak. If you watch the video, you'll see the police car there. That's why I put you on hold, to make sure it's what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, I believe you. I believe you. And this is typical for, like, I don't want to be held accountable for what I did, and this lady's making me be accountable, so I'm going to send her to somebody else and run her around in circles, which is why I said I'm not going to call 15 people. No. Yeah, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. And no. Don't you worry about it, buddy. I'm going to call them right back. You don't have to worry about it at all. And I am so sorry to have bothered you. And look, I get it. Like, she's in a different county and everything. I grew up in foster care myself. My daughter was the victim of a crime. Like, I cannot abide not doing something. And I appreciate that you have her and that she's safe, but knowing that she's safe now doesn't mean that she's not going to be safe in 30, 60, 90, 120 days. That's what my concern is, because as someone who grew up in foster care myself, being safe for 26 days doesn't mean shit when you're returned home to your mom on the 28th day. So that's why I have this sense of urgency. Knowing she's safe today, great. That's not where my concern is. And I will be calling the Lacey Lake, Texas Police Department right back, right now. And thank you so much for your time. I really, really do appreciate it. And big hugs for everybody that's calling you like me wrongly. I apologize.
Have a good day, Sheila. Thank
You too. Thanks. Bye.
My father actually was the one who called in the 911 call, because when they walked out, like I said, it got physical very fast, and my daughter got hurt in the incident to the point where I ended up having to bring her to the hospital about probably half an hour to an hour afterwards on our way back towards the town, because she got to the point where she couldn't even like extend her arm because her elbow had gotten hyperextended.
Yeah,
And
I talked to Corporal, or not Corporal, I'm sorry. I talked to Officer Eklad a little bit. Let me
Yeah.
just, so you pull into the Starbucks. Who's in the vehicle with you?
my father and my daughter
Is your father?
and my daughter.
What do you do when your daughter tells you no?
Well,
just say,
you know what?
okay?
It's not something that she says often. And in this case, she's saying no because she's telling us that she's being sexually abused in that house and that her mother is complicit in it. So it's a little bit of a difficult situation for a father to be in, to be told
Were
on
y'all
one.
married at one point?
Yes, we were.
How long were y'all married for?
About 5 years.
Okay, so at some point in life, y'all liked each other.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I mean, at some point. So at somewhere it went sour, and
Yeah.
y'all are struggling to work together. Okay, but you still have a child.
What does this have to do with?
That exchange? It has everything to do with it. That exchange takes as much effort from you as it does her. You should get the kid out of your own car.
Yeah. Yeah, and under
Not
ideal
holding a video camera. That's like when somebody's fighting us. There's someone wants to hold a video camera and they don't want to help. They don't want to do anything. They just want to sit there and document to try and make us look bad.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. You guys, I'm sure, deal with a lot of
At
that.
the same time, when you're sitting there holding a video camera and your 8-year-old daughter is seeing you do this, she thinks that this behavior is acceptable.
Listen, I was
see how
advised by the attorney to
that's
do
not
that.
a good environment for. I mean, yeah, the kid may get a extended arm or leg or whatever he said was the injury if she's fighting her mother. When you fight your parents, there's a possibility if she goes to whoop that kid with a belt and that kid ducks and catches a bruise across the back, that's on the kid.